Close your eyes, dear listener, and let the world of today grow soft and distant. Let the hum of computers and the glow of screens fade away, until all that remains is the quiet rhythm of your own breath. Now imagine a different light, not the harsh glare of an electric bulb, but the soft, warm, golden flicker of a gas lamp, its flame dancing gently against the evening sky. We are going to walk together through the quiet, foggy streets of Victorian London, a city of 4 million souls, lit only by flame and moonlight. We are not here to explore the grand palaces or the noisy markets. We are here to meet the quiet, solitary figures who kept the sleeping city alive. This is the story of the strangest jobs in Victorian London. The sun is just beginning to set over the rooftops of the city. The sky is a watercolor of soft gray, pale orange, and the faintest brush of smoky purple. A thick, cool fog is beginning to roll in from the River Thames, muffling the already quietening sounds of the day. The clatter of the last horse-drawn cabs on the cobblestones is fading. The cries of the costermongers selling their fruit and vegetables are a distant memory. A deep, profound peace is settling over the narrow, winding streets. And just at this quiet moment, a figure appears on the corner of a residential square. He is an older man, perhaps in his 50s, with a calm, unhurried gait and a long, steady pole in his hand. He is a lamplighter. His job is one of the most beautiful and solitary rituals of the Victorian city. Imagine you are standing on that quiet street, watching him. He stops at the first cast-iron lamp-post, tall and elegant in the fading light. With a practiced, gentle motion, he lifts his long pole. At the end of it is a small brass hook and a tiny lit wick. He reaches up to the glass lantern at the top of the post. There is a soft, delicate clink as his hook catches the small lever that turns on the gas. He then touches his tiny flame to the gas mantle, and with a soft, gentle pop, it ignites. A beautiful, warm, golden glow suddenly pushes back the gathering darkness. The light flickers for a moment, then burns steady and bright. He moves on to the next lamp, his footsteps echoing softly on the empty pavement. Clink, pop. Another warm star is born on the darkening street. He works his way slowly, methodically, down the entire row, leaving a trail of soft golden light behind him. This is his quiet, nightly gift to the city. He is not just lighting lamps. He is creating a pathway of safety and calm. He is painting the town in light, and as quickly and quietly as he appeared, he melts back into the gloom, his work done, leaving the street bathed in a beautiful, warm, protective glow. As the evening settles into a deep, quiet night, the city does not stay completely asleep. The night is a time for other strange, quiet professions, designed to help those who do need to be up before the sun. A very early morning, in the deepest, darkest hour of the night, another solitary figure begins his work. He is the knocker-up. The deep, profound silence of 3 o'clock in the morning is a sacred thing. The fog is now a thick, muffling blanket. The gas lamps are still glowing, but their halos are soft and blurred. There is no sound at all, and then you hear it, a very soft, rhythmic tapping sound. Tap, 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 tap. You look up, and you see a man holding a very long, thin, flexible stick. He is standing beneath the window of a small terraced house. He is not throwing stones or shouting. He is gently, patiently, and precisely tapping on the specific bedroom window of a factory worker who needs to be at his machine by 5 in the morning. The knocker-up knows exactly which window to tap. He is paid a few pennies a week to be a quiet, human, personal alarm clock. The tapping is so gentle it would not wake a neighbor. It is a private whispered signal. After a few moments, you see a faint, sleepy light appear in the room. A candle is lit. The worker is awake. The knocker-up nods quietly to himself, lowers his long stick, and moves on to the next dark, silent house. His work is a quiet, humble, deeply personal act of service. He walks the cold, dark streets alone, a silent guardian of the working day, ensuring that the great, complex machinery of the city can begin again, before the sun even thinks about rising. As the knocker-up finishes his rounds, the sky is still dark, but there is the faintest, most distant hint of paleness in the east. It is the pre-dawn, and in this quiet, cold hour, two other forgotten professions have already begun their solitary rituals. The first is the pure finder. Despite its slightly strange name, the pure finder's work is a quiet, essential act of cleaning. Imagine, if you will, a very poor elderly man walking his thin, happy dog. He is not just walking his pet. He is collecting a vital raw material from the streets. The city is full of horses, and to tan the leather for the thousands of boots, saddles, and belts the city needed, the tanneries required a very specific, strong substance found in a particular form of waste. Before the sun rises, the pure finder quietly walks his rounds, scooping his findings into a sealed wooden bucket with a long-handled spoon. By the time the rest of the city wakes, the streets are clean, and the pure finder is on his way to the tannery to sell his humble, essential product. He is a quiet, hidden, but vital part of the great turning wheel of the city's economy. His work is solitary, his steps are quiet, and his contribution to the clean streets is invisible to the waking world. The second pre-dawn worker is also concerned with animals, but in a very different way. He is the rat catcher. He is a familiar, respected figure in the quiet squares and parks of the city. He does not sneak around. He walks with a calm, professional dignity, often accompanied by a small, lively pack of terrier dogs. These little dogs are his companions and his colleagues, their bright eyes gleaming in the gaslight, their small, powerful bodies full of quiet, contained energy. The rat catcher's work is essential to the city's health and balance. He visits a quiet enclosed garden in a wealthy square. The terriers, off their leads now, work with a quiet, focused precision. They sniff at the base of a plane tree, their tails stiff with concentration. The rat catcher stands calmly by, a simple wooden cage at his side. The animals and the man work together in a wordless, respectful partnership, ensuring the city's delicate ecosystem remains in balance. And now, very, very gently, a pale, soft, silver-gray light begins to seep across the eastern sky. The stars and the gas lamps begin to fade together, their work done for the night. The deep, profound silence of the night is broken by a new, gentle sound. It is not an alarm. It is the soft, rhythmic clop of a horse and the cheerful, quiet call of a man. It is the milkman, beginning his rounds with a small cart pulled by a patient pony. The clinking of the glass milk bottles in their metal crates is a gentle music of the morning. The city is slowly, peacefully waking up. Another knocker-up taps his final window, his long night finally over. A baker in a basement bakery opens his oven, and the warm, yeasty, impossibly comforting smell of fresh bread drifts out into the cool, clean morning air. The streets are empty and clean, thanks to the quiet work of the pure finder. The parks are peaceful and balanced, thanks to the rat catcher. and the streets are safe and navigable thanks to the lamplighter, who in just a few hours will return to gently extinguish each one of his lamps with a tiny brass hook on the end of his pole. The great, complex, beautiful dance of the city, a dance of 1,000 quiet, forgotten professions, continues its gentle, eternal turning. The sun has now fully risen over the rooftops and the church spires of London. Its clean, bright, golden light illuminates the empty streets. The night workers have all gone home to their own beds, their quiet, strange, essential jobs completed for another day. They are invisible now. But the city they leave behind, clean, safe, and ready for the day, is their quiet, eternal monument. You may walk those streets now, in the calm of the morning, and see no sign of them. But they are there, in the gentle glow of a freshly lit lamp, in the clean, empty silence of a cobblestone mews, in the quiet, respectful partnership between a man and his dog. The strange, forgotten jobs of Victorian London were not strange to those who did them. They were a living, a quiet, humble ritual, a way of being part of the great, sleeping, breathing city. They were the lamplighters who painted the night gold. They were the knocker-ups who whispered the dawn. And they have all faded away now, like the gaslight at sunrise. But on a quiet, foggy evening, if you listen very carefully, you can still hear the gentle, distant clink of a lamplighter's pole echoing softly through the silent, sleeping streets of time. And so, as you drift now, dear listener, let the quiet images of that forgotten city wash over you. The soft glow of the gas lamps, the gentle tap-tapping on a sleeping window, the warm, clean smell of fresh bread on the pre-dawn air. You are safe. You are at peace. The world is quiet, and the silent, solitary workers of the night are watching over your rest. Sleep, sleep.